Okay, so it's 2:02, exactly 58 minutes before my exam. I had to stop and get me some lunch to make sure that I'm not hungry while I'm taking the test because that will affect, the level. I don't know why I still got this there. In which you can concentrate if your stomach growling and all this stuff. So I decided to stop at one of the Mexican restaurants by the house and grab me a mushroom quesadilla, something quick, something light. It don't take me but like two, maybe one of the little triangles, I guess, and then I'll be full for a while. But one of my classmates, she was like, "I'm too nervous to eat." I was like, "Hell no, I gotta eat something, cause if I don't, you shall know it." I came out the house, I ain't got on a bracelet the first. I felt so naked. I didn't know what to do with myself, but it was too late to turn around. So it is what it is. We here now. So I never leave out the house without earrings because my aunt will let us. She got all the girls in our family ears pierced all the way up until she passed away. So she made sure we never went without earrings. So I never leave out the house without them. If I do, I was in a rush or I don't mean to be seen that day. But I'm gonna eat, study a little bit once I get to school, and then I will officially be a certified phlebotomist. It's funny because I used to couldn't be able to say the word. I didn't think I could do it. I wasn't able to spell the word, and now look at me now. What the fuck can't I do? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's 4:18. Um, and I just walked out of the school taking my um, phlebotomy certification test, and I passed. I'm so excited. So, I took a screenshot and sent it to my kids, of course, because those are my biggest whys. And then the time of the score that I got came up, and I screenshotted. So the next call I had to make was to my mom because, when I pulled up at the school, she was like, "Congratulations." I was like, "No, girl, I just came." I said, I don't go into any testing or anything like that until I call her and she prays. So she prayed me down before I went in there. So the minute I called her just now, like 2 minutes ago, she said, "Congratulations." And I told her what my test score was, and I said, "I just seen it on the clock." She said, "Go put a few dollars on it from me too." And I'm like, "Big, say less, okay?" Because we all know what that means when she say put a few dollars on it. But I earlier today, I was cleaning up. I got up so early. I had so much nervous energy. I was cleaning up, folding clothes, doing all kind of stuff before it was time to take the test, so that when I got home, I could just boom, chill out, whatever. I ended up texting my homegirl saying, "Let's go to Nightfall." And before I was like, "Wait a minute, hold on, that's too fast. Let me." She was like, "Okay, babe," and I was like, "Oh shit." I was just about to text you back and say, "Nah, never mind, but I deserve it." And she was like, "Yeah, you do deserve it." So, if you don't want to go, we don't got to go. But since you said yeah, and I was checking emails because normally she does not text back that fast. Never. She has never texted back that fast. Most of the time, she don't even text back, but she texts back so fast that it scared me. So I was like, "Oh shit, I don't." Okay, let's do it. Big. I said I already bought us a bottle of champagne. She said, "Oh, she ready, ready." I was so ready to take this test and get it over with that I don't know. It was a blessing, but I will say it's not as easy as I thought it was because they give you 120 questions. 20 of the questions don't count. You've never seen it before. You don't even know what the hell going on. I felt like that about 60 of the questions. I was like, what? 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 Did she? What? What? And then there's some of them that I'm like, okay, but the lady be like, I know that I get test anxiety, so certain things that I do, like I eat before a test, I make sure I get enough sleep. I have something to play with, a fidget toy, just in case my nerves get bad or whatever. And I know not the second guess, don't go back and change your answers. One of them said, when you anchor in the vein, how far down do you do it? And it gave like 3 to 5 inches below, 1 to 2 inches below, 3 to 5 above, one above. And so I immediately put 1 to 2 because if it's 3 to 5, that's too many. And then, but I just kind of guessed that because I don't remember reading that in the book. And then like 25 questions later, that the same question kind of came back, but the answer was in the question. So I was like, well, which one did I put? Did I put 1 or 2? Did I put? So I went back, just back until I found. I was like, okay, I did it right. So I am proud of myself with all of the things I had going on. I had a lot of stuff going on in the last 4 months, like a lot of stuff. Class wasn't that long, it was 5 weeks long, but I am so proud of myself. I stuck with it. I did a good job. I passed it, and now I'm ready. So, if I can encourage anybody else out there, because my first thought was I can't stick nobody. That's just not me. Ended up doing it and doing a great job at it. Like it even. Maybe even love it. But it was something different, something that I wanted to challenge myself with, and I exceeded my own expectations. So, I seen something that said, give yourself a pat on the back, tell yourself you're proud. I did this shit. Like I did this. I do this. And now I can take a break.
With everything going on Friday, I forgot to post these. I passed my exam. I'm so proud of myself. They don't tell you which ones you got right or which ones you got wrong, but this the category. Well, hold on. Safety and compliance above passing. I can't believe I got patient preparation. It's a near passing, but everything else, routine, collection, special collection, and processing, I got above the passing standard. I am so proud of myself. If you only knew what I went through to get here, to get this, I did it. I owe myself a big, big, big celebration.